Grayscape Media.
The feels, man. They got me in the feels. Hello and welcome to the Maverick Ace Show. I am your host, Alex, and today we have the star of our show, Maverick Ace. What's up, Ace?
Hey, what's up?
All right, what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about the episode of DBS Dragon Ball Super 105.
That's right, baby, 105. This one mostly deals with Master Roshi and his fight versus Universe 4. So let's get into it. First of all, like I said in the beginning of the intro, the feels, man. This one hit me in the feels. What I mean by that is, this one was pretty dramatic for Master Roshi towards the end. So, before we get started, we're going to pause here and we're going to put in our spoiler. Maverick.
What?
I'm Detective Man.
What?
I'm Detective Squadron. Something big.
What is it? What is it?
Oh no.
What is it?
Spoiler alert. Incoming. Spoiler alert. Take cover. You have been warned. Spoiler alert.
3, 2, 1.
Alright guys, we're back from the spoiler alert. If you didn't get that, you need to get out of here. So, as we said, the name of this episode is The District Battle, Master Roshi's Sacrifice, episode 105. This is our review. Essentially, Roshi fights Universe 4. Maverick, give me your thoughts on the beginning of the episode. Who are the players that we're doing? Who's our main character?
Well, our main character is basically Master Roshi, obviously, because the emphasis is on that. And then he just fights Universe 4, so our main characters are Master Roshi and Universe 4.
Alright, and let me get you the opponents. Looks like we got Kawe, we got Dekori, and we got Genma. And our main antagonist is Master Roshi. Tell me about Master Roshi's kind of demeanor going through the first part of the episode.
Master Roshi has like a chill demeanor throughout all of this because he's like, I know your moves, I've studied you throughout this entire thing, so I know exactly what you're gonna do, so you can't surprise me on anything. So yeah, he's like that confident guy who's like, hey, I can beat you because I know everything you do.
Okay, alright, I'm with you. So it looks like his first opponent is kind of like a Scarlet. Energy-based attacks where she can manipulate energy and turn them into weapons. So, tell me about their first fight.
Well, their first fight was an interesting battle because, I mean, like, she just straight up sneaks attacked the guy. He's like, wham! With a hammer. A light hammer. And then she lifts the hammer. She's like, where did he go? And then she just gets behind. He gets behind her. And Glow's like, man, you cannot catch me. Anywho, then after that, she's like, well, how did you know that? And then Master Roshi was like, well, I've studied you throughout this entire thing. Everyone's moves, everyone's actions, everyone's battles. I've studied them, and I know exactly what they're gonna do.
Okay. And until that end, it looks like there was a point where she changed her strategy. So she begins to take off the cape and do a pose. I don't know if you know who Betty Boop is, but he did a Betty Boop pose. And Master Roshi went to training in some previous episodes to make sure that he wasn't attracted or wasn't distracted by the female body, because he knew there was going to be some really good looking females in this tournament. And it looks like that worked, or did it work?
No, it did not work. And Krillin previously says, like, hey, Master Roshi's gone through some serious training, so I'm pretty sure he's not gonna fall for it. But kind of looked like he fell for it for the first 5 seconds. Then she tries to attack him. Then Roshi's like, no, that's not happening. And then she tries to attack him again. This time, Roshi just balls in and takes the staff. He's like, no, I just got it. You can't do anything. Then
That's right.
he just breaks it.
Right. And from what I'm seeing, at that point, he gives her a speech about his training, how he's elevated himself, go past his limits, and powers up, becomes a big Roshi. And then he says, now that you attacked me with this subduction attack, looks like Beerus made a mention of her trying to seduce him. He says, I can't be responsible for what happened. And her response is to do what?
Run away. She's like, I'm not being a wife. Not today. She ran off. She's like, no. She ran off. She's like, thank goodness. And
What she pretty much did was just that she don't want to be ruined by Master Roshi from whatever he was about to do to her. So she just eliminated herself pretty much, right?
Yep. And then the God of Destruction of that universe like, what? Why? What? Get back out there. Why did you go off? Like, for real, we need this. Like, do you want your universe to be destroyed?
Right. And so that was the first elimination. That was it's not the first time we've seen somebody eliminate themselves. Frieza in one of the episodes went back and essentially tortured somebody. The person just eliminated themselves. So now we go on to our next opponent, who is a little more experienced than the previous opponent. She kind of uses, I think you made mention of a number of attacks she was using. Do you remember the count of attacks she was using?
Well, she gloats about she has 267 attacks and 129 illusions.
Was it 129 and then 76?
267 attacks, 129 illusions.
Okay. And essentially what we're talking about is the core. So she seems to come from a planet that doesn't have a lot of light. And she kind of thrives in the darkness. So she essentially expels all these talismans to kind of proliferate all around the battlefield. And Roshi's trying to get to a safe place. Her first attack is an illusion of fire. And Roshi's smart enough to figure out it had no heat, so he punched it. And so that's how he figured out her illusion attacks. But then she kind of sets the battlefield up to kind of get him into a bigger trap. So he kind of wall runs up the clock. And then she becomes this big astral projection, I can think of, to kind of get him off that. And he jumps into what looks like almost like a grave. How would you describe it?
I describe it as a box trap.
Yeah, box trap. And in that box trap, it seems like he landed right over her trap.
Yes.
And in doing so, she was unable to move.
Yeah.
You need to play on that.
Play on that is that she put them in specific places, hoping that he'd at least step on one of them. And unluckily, she was right. He stepped on one of them, and basically it's like binding your soul. Instead of binding your soul, it binds your shadow, and your shadow is basically connected to you wherever you go. So if that thing ain't going nowhere, neither are you.
So Roshi seems like he's in a tight spot. Right? But he brings out the Mafuba. So he fires that bad boy up. And he puts this little container down. Opens it up. Hits it with the Mafuba. And there you go. Roshi already got 2 eliminations. He's doing pretty good. He's doing better than Gohan at this point. Gohan got what, 3 at this point?
Yes.
I think he got about 3, so Roshi's at least. No, Roshi had another one early with Tion, but Tion actually gets the knot for the last one. For Roshi gets the electricity attack. He's probably Roshi said she was kind of upset. He's thinking that Roshi may be affected. Why do you think he's affected?
Well, because the Mafuba does drain energy every single time you do it. It drains a lot out of you. As you've seen from like a previous, like from Dragon Ball episodes, that the first time, or like the first time that he's been experienced and he's done that attack, it didn't go so well. He went like on the ground because he was super tired, and that time it didn't work. It failed.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get to our last fight with Ganos. That was a pretty epic fight. It seems like he gets stronger more he goes into the fight, and Roshi was essentially just toying with him because he has more experience as a martial artist. And so he pretty much tossed him in the first attack, and the second attack, dodge, and Ganos got pretty upset, kind of powered up again, right? And Roshi said, well, look, I got more experience than both of you. So testing, charges him, pushes him back. Roshi says to himself, well, this might be a problem. And from there, takes a lot of damage. So he starts that one attack. He mentioned that's actually that's in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. What was that attack?
Sleepy Boy attack, which is a regular attack. I mean, like, it doesn't do any damage, but it just puts the opponent to sleep in Xenoverse.
And that's Roshi thinking, kind of way more advanced, more strategy. Instead of overpowering somebody, what he's going to do is use his mind and other techniques to get rid of his opponent. Now, Ganos hits himself with his own energy wave, gets out of the attack, and starts to fire up with him. Roshi loses. And at this point, he calls out to his students, tells himself to he's like, look, guys, remember everything I taught you since be the best you can be the best martial artist you can be. He delivers the final Kamehameha, probably his biggest Kamehameha of his life. And it looks like he kind of passes away. Did he die? It sounds like he died in the episode. What do you think?
Well, it's like the brink of death. I mean, like, he was about to die. He just fell down. Goku had to get up. Like, he had to get out of his sticky situation with another opponent. And then he had to save Master Roshi. He had to do the electrical. He had to get a ki blast and basically stun his heart over and over and over. It took him like 5 or 6 times to get him.
Alright, and that was the emotional part. He's crying, Krillin's crying. Didn't think Roshi was gonna make it, but he did make it out of there. Looks like he's gonna continue in the tournament. What would you, as we wrap this up, what would you rate this episode?
What do you mean, a 5 out of 10 or just a good or bad?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
I'd give it a 10. Because, I mean, like, it has a lot of detail, has a lot of emotion. It expresses, basically. It gives life to the episode.
Alright, well, thank you for joining the Maverick A Show. I'm Alex with your star of the show, Maverick. Thanks for listening.
Bye.